Okay. Thank you for coming today, Patty. I'm very happy to talk with you today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Patty, for the first time, I want to ask you, can you introduce yourself a little? And you are going to Hult MBA, Hult School
London.
in London campus. I mean, San Francisco campus. Campus is different, but we go to same school. So today I want to talk about some topic with you. So please introduction by yourself a little.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Patty. I'm currently working as a content writer in tech startup company in Thailand. Yeah, and I'm from Lamphun, the northern part of Thailand, which is next to Chiang Mai. I think
Oh,
most
I
of you
see.
know Chiang Mai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lamphun is
I
a
know.
small city and quiet. Yeah,
Yeah. I see. How long do you work in your startup in Thailand?
I think probably around like 1 year and a half.
Oh, 1 year and a half. Oh, I see. This career is your first career?
No, this is my third one.
Third one. Oh, I see. You have experienced a lot of company. It's good thing.
Not
Yeah.
really, because the
Not
the
really.
previous one it was just 2 months contract.
2 months
It's not
contract.
that
Okay,
long.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I see. I see. I see. It's interesting. Thank you for telling me. Now you work at Thailand Startup. Why did you decide to work there? I don't
Okay. As my age is still like young, so I would like to gain as much as much experience as I can.
okay.
So comparing between corporate and startup, I think small company or startup I can explore many roles. Like I can handle many work.
Okay.
So because startup is like fail fast, success faster, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Startup people have
mhm,
to work harder than normal company. Yeah,
yeah, and we have to be like quick and try new thing
exactly.
all the time. Yeah, and
Yes.
I'm working as a content writer, but I can
Okay.
also handle the event for big company, big organization, for example, like InsurTech
Insurtech.
Asia.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
kind of like have a chance to meet like lots of interesting people in the
Okay.
networking event.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Yeah. And sometimes I have to hold prepare for the event. Like I have to present my product software sometime at the
I
event.
see. I
Yeah.
see. I see. I want to go there and I want to participate in your party. I'm not the insurance person. Yeah. Yeah. I
Hmm.
see.
That's
I
why.
see.
Yeah.
I see. But how did you find your job, startup job?
Their HR just reach out to me on LinkedIn. So
Oh, on
LinkedIn just helped
LinkedIn.
me to get
Yeah.
job, the previous
Yeah.
one and this one.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
for telling me. People who live in Thailand use LinkedIn. People who live in Thailand use LinkedIn.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, I
And
see.
I also suggest all of my colleagues, my friends to use it.
Okay. People
Yeah.
who graduate from university or something try to use LinkedIn. They use LinkedIn in English.
Yeah, yeah. We
I
mostly
think.
put all of the details in English.
Thank you for telling me. In Japan, most of the Japanese people don't use LinkedIn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. We use Facebook like LinkedIn. It's a bit
Oh.
different
Yeah,
communicate.
sometimes we looking for the job on
Yeah,
Facebook group sometime,
yeah,
and
exactly.
and there are many plenty of, how can I say,
Okay.
the the job application, for example, like job DB, something like that. Yeah.
Yes, when I left my company, I shared some occasion to work in Japanese company for software engineer people. So I made a job database for software engineer, focusing on Japanese software engineer. I know this. I know a lot of things in this field. It's very limited occasion to use LinkedIn Japan, but so interesting to use LinkedIn, and you can get good occasion to work in Thailand
Mm,
startup. I see.
yeah.
But I want to ask you one question, Patty. Why can you speak English fluently? I'm very interested. Why?
I'm still think that I could improve way more better.
Okay.
But the way that I learn, I start in in my school since I was
Okay.
young.
Yeah. Well,
But the
junior high school or elementary school? From elementary
in
school
elementary
or
school,
gotcha. Yeah,
yeah, since
Italian.
then. But
I
to be
see.
honest, the
Okay.
education system didn't help me a lot with my English skill
Oh, really?
because yeah, I take a look at my workbook when I was in elementary. I got
Okay.
like so many wrong answer
Oh,
because the
really?
way that they teach it's backward. Like
Okay.
you have to like start from reading. Oh no,
Writing, listening,
writing,
or something.
reading, yeah, speaking, then listening, which
Okay.
is backward. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. But did you have your classes in Thailand in English?
Mm? Have
Did you have your classes, for example, mathematics or something? Did you have your classes in English? No?
for my elementary until high school, I
Okay.
learned in Thai all the time.
Okay.
Only English class that I
Okay.
study in English. Yeah.
Okay. It's
But
same
since
situation in Japan. Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
since university, I
Yeah.
study every subject in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the reason why my English is good in communication, like
Okay.
conversation way.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I listen a lot. I gain a lot of input, like
Okay.
listening and sometime reading. Yeah,
Okay.
like articles. Sometimes, yeah. And I trying to use output by speaking a lot. So I trying
Great.
to meet new friends on application. But to be
Okay.
honest, it's really hard to keep in
Yeah.
touch with people and keep like talking, speaking like that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
just found my way to talk with myself. If you
Okay.
are waiting, if you keep waiting for someone to speak English with,
Yeah.
like it's quite hard. So I would like
Yeah.
to improve, like keep improve and the like discipline just like you.
Yeah.
It's the key. Like, consistency is the key. So
Yeah.
I sometimes I
Yeah.
talk to myself in English while I take a bath, take a shower, like do whatever. Yeah, and I think
Oh, I
that.
see.
Oh, and one more thing, I
Okay.
like to shadowing the movies. Like sometimes I just
Cool.
keep watching the same movie like many times, and sometimes I
Okay.
stop it and I just like keep practicing by copying what they just said in
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I have some occasion to do shadowing or copying or something. So, but what title do you use when you have occasion to shadowing?
subtitle.
No, no, no. For example, you watch some movie, your
Mm.
favorite movie, and you try to shadowing to the movie. So, what title do you use? What movie do you use when you
Oh,
shadowing?
it depends. Actually, I love doing that kind, like in any kind of movies.
Oh,
And I
really?
love Harry Potter, so I keep
Oh,
watching it
cool.
like so many times.
Yeah, good,
At first, I
good.
start with English soundtrack with Thai subtitle first, and
Okay,
then switch into English subtitle, so
I see.
so I can like read the subtitle and shadow it.
I understand what you want to say, and I had a lot of occasion shadowing. I used YouTube movies a lot of times, and I keep habits to record a YouTube movie, and after that, I check again, and
Mm,
the people whom I worked with, some points I cannot understand the meaning, so I did learn after recording YouTube. This is my habit since I came to San
mm.
Francisco 2 months ago. So it's very important thing to make system and keep good habits. It's very important thing to improve our English skill. So
You
thank you for
must
your
you must have
story.
you must have read the Atomic Habit books, right?
Oh, really? No, no, no. I
No,
didn't
no,
know
I mean
the book
you.
title. Yes, but I
Ah,
haven't read the title. But after this recording, I will try to read the title. Thank you for telling me. It's interesting.
I
Yeah.
to be honest, I have never read it, but I watched some YouTube video who have
Okay.
read it and
Okay.
summarize it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Very useful information. Please check all the members' yeah, book title. And Patty, I think you come to Japan about 1 year. Yeah, you learned. You went to Niigata Prefecture. Did you went to?
Yeah.
Did
I
you
went
go
to
to
Niigata
Niigata
University.
Prefecture? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
When you go to Niigata University, did you talk in English or did you use Japanese?
I use all three, like English, Thai, Japanese, because
What?
there are like many
Okay.
Thai friends who
Okay.
live next
Cool.
to each other.
Yeah, there is a diversity. It's very good environment to communicate with people. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
What percentage do you use Thai language and Japanese language in English? What percentage?
Let's say
Yeah.
Thai is, I think I speak mostly in Thai because it's bad thing. I spend
Uh,
lots of time with my Thai
yeah.
friend, especially the second semester. COVID
Okay.
just comes up,
COVID
and
hit. Yeah. Terrible
yeah, so I
experience.
have
Yeah.
to learn online classes, and
Gotcha.
yeah, we have lunch together, like so often lunch and dinner, because we live
Okay.
next to each other, our room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so
So there are
that's
many
why.
people who come. There are many people who come from Thai to go to Niigata University.
Yeah, I think around five people.
Around five. Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know. Thank you for coming, Japanese University. And
Japan. Yeah, I
did you?
really love Japan.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go Thailand again. I have been to Thailand twice, but I want to go there again. It's very good country, and I love Thailand. And I think there are a lot of Japanese people in Bangkok. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, in
I know.
Kampong area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
I thought I was
Okay.
like, oh, am I in Japan right now? There are so
Yeah.
many Japanese speaking.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Hmm.
Oh, I see. I see. But did you your class in English when you stay in Japan?
Yeah, some subject. Yeah.
Some subjects. Okay. But I think for other people to learn English so difficult, I think. It is because selection is very different than another language. So, but can you learn Japanese classes? Can you learn from Japanese classes?
You mean Japanese language?
Yes. Can you listen Japanese and can you understand Japanese people say in Japanese? What do they say in Japanese or something? Yeah. It was easy.
Yeah, like in easy sentences, I can
Okay.
communicate like yasashi nihongo.
Ah, 優しい日本語. Okay. 優しい日本語. Japanese
Yeah,
people talked for you in
yeah, like I
easy
can ask
Japanese.
for directions.
Okay.
Like I can tell what I want. What?
I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Okay. I want to ask you next question. I think you specialize in international marketing. Why did you decide to do international marketing?
Actually, I don't have background in marketing. So
Okay.
and my first time that I mean after I graduate, I just
Okay.
worked in a non-profit organization. So it's
Okay.
a small organization, and I have a chance to explore, do many tasks. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I
I
think it's
worked there
hard
like
job. Yeah.
for 8 months, but I
8 months.
tried like 7 to 8 role already.
Okay.
Yeah, first I start from like being a event coordinator, and then just like, oh, I just found my talent that I could work as a voiceover. I really
Okay.
love to do the storytelling
Okay.
and yeah, like editing, artwork, and oh my god, what's the question again?
No, 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 no. Why did you decide to do international marketing? I
Ah,
asked
yeah, yeah.
you,
Okay,
so
I
please
just
calm down. Yeah.
yeah, and then I just saw one of my colleagues. He learned how to he learned the digital marketing by himself by taking
Okay.
online courses,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I think it's interesting. Like you can just see the data, and you
Okay.
can forecast and guess, analyze like what is happening here, why this one is good, why this one is not that good, so how can we improve it. So I started to into marketing since then. So I
Okay.
would like to study master in international marketing because to know like the whole system, how does
Okay.
marketing work. Yeah, and recently I really interested in branding marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
for
all.
telling me. And you use Instagram or something, so I think you were good at using social media. For me, it's a
Mm.
little difficult to use social media correctly or effectively. So, yeah, I
Really?
think, yes, I think your decision to choose learning international marketing is a good choice. The subject is suitable for you, I think. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for telling me. And
But you
I
but you know
I went.
even more. I don't
Okay,
even know the program that you are using to change the speech into a transcript.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Gotcha. And Patty, I want to ask you. I want to see you in San Francisco, but you decided to go to London campus, I think. So why did you decide to go to London? Please tell.
Okay, first thing first, I
Okay.
have been to US already, but I have
Yeah.
never been to Europe continent
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So that is the first reason.
Reason?
And
Okay.
yeah, and because I have heard that after I graduate from I after I graduate in UK, I will
Okay.
get 2 years working visa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I can work legally
Okay.
20 hours per week
Okay. Okay.
as well, and I would like to explore Europe country as well.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
easy access to other European countries if you live in London for a while. So it's a very good occasion. And I haven't been to Europe countries yet, so I want to go
So you should
there.
come.
Yeah, yes, I want to try to go around in European countries. But how long did you stay in the US? I think you have been to US before. How long did you stay?
Only 3 months.
Oh, only 3 months. Okay, but it's
Yeah, I
a good
I joined
experience.
the Disney International College program.
Oh, see,
Only 3 months.
you went there to learn. I see. But
No, 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 no.
did you
I went there
no?
for working as a lifeguard in Walt Disney World. Yeah.
In Disney World. Okay, okay,
Yeah, not for
understand.
study.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for telling me. I see. In London, I think there are a lot of occasion to work. You can get a good job in London. So I cheer you. Thank you for telling me. And I want to ask you next question. I see you stay in Japan about 1 year as a university student. What did you feel in Japan? Honestly, I want to know. I live in Japan over 30 years, so long time. So for me, it's very difficult to see Japanese very objectively. So I want to know, how did you feel? Honesty,
Honestly, okay,
honesty.
first of all, I have been there like 6 times already, and I really love Japan. I love the culture. I love people,
Okay.
and to be honest, I still
Yeah.
like those kind of thing. But for working, I think it if I live there for working, I think it might be a little bit more stress.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
so for me, I think going to Japan for traveling and studying is a good choice. But
Okay.
working, I'm not sure. I have never tried, but I have seen like I have heard lots of news that most Japanese they really like do like hardworking, so disciplined
Yeah.
and stick with many rules.
Okay. Many
Yeah.
rules. Okay. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
really
Yeah. Yeah.
admire that. Like
Okay.
every time that I go to the bank or convenience store, like all of the Japanese, they have such a service mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never seen anyone treat me like bad in a bad way, like bad
Yeah. Yeah.
mood
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think so
that is
too.
really interesting.
But did you have an interview in Japanese companies when you choose some job for the first time? No.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But I have done the online internship with Japanese cosmetic company.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I see.
one more thing about Japan.
Okay. Please tell
Uh,
me.
I think Japanese they I think most of you guys is really
Okay.
hard to get into. Like it's quite hard to keep in touch. I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah,
Why do you think so? It's very intriguing for me.
really? I don't know.
Oh,
Um mm,
but you feel this thing? Okay, I understand.
I mean they are good friends,
Okay,
but yeah, it's
right.
really hard to keep in touch. I don't know how to explain.
Okay, but thank you for telling me. I didn't have the point of view, so yeah. After recording, I will ask you again. And but thank you for telling me. It's interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I
Okay,
was
okay,
surprised when
okay.
I went to the beach right next to my my dorm.
Okay.
I saw like so many garbage on the beach.
Oh,
I
so sad. Okay.
I feel it really bad because I know that Japan is such a cleanest
Yeah,
country.
clean and safe, and yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. This is
and
amazing. Yeah, yeah.
I know that this garbage is come from the ocean, not from the
Okay.
Japanese. But
Okay. Yeah. It's a
yeah,
little different from your image before coming to Japan.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
was
I
shocked.
understand.
And
Yeah.
I tried to help a little bit. So I asked my friend, like my Thai friend, to okay,
Okay.
let's go to the beach and grab some
Clean.
trash. Yeah, but it's like a lot. We cannot clean it. I got like I think
Yeah.
6 plastic bag.
Okay.
It still
But
have like
soon, yeah, full your
mm,
plastic bag, and it's not it's impossible to collect all garbage on the seashore. So yeah,
mm,
yeah, yeah. Thank you for telling me honestly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
thank you. And Tati, I want to ask you last question. Last question.
Mhm.
What do you want to do after graduating from international marketing in London?
I would like to create my own business.
Oh,
I would
really?
like to,
Cool.
yeah, I would like to have some. I mean, I have seen like my community products.
Community product. Okay.
It's called OTOP in Thailand.
Okay.
Oh no, community, not community, local product
Local
in Thailand.
product
I think
in
it's
Thailand.
really
Okay.
it has like a lot of potential to
Okay.
make it more globally,
Okay.
like worldwide.
Yes.
And
But yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I hope I can help the local people
Okay.
to do their products and send to the
Okay.
another countries.
Okay.
Yeah, and also I have passed my pain point that I barely have experience. It's really hard to find a work experience because in Thailand we
Okay.
most entrepreneur they prefer to hire the full-time staff.
Okay.
So it's really hard to find a part-time for students
Oh,
comparing
I
to
see.
Japan.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. I see.
Mm. But
Oh,
after we graduated, so we are fresh grad student, right? So
okay.
after I enter the market, the working market, so I have
Okay.
seen like tons of requirements that they asking for the working experience.
Okay.
So how could we find that? So I would like to create kind of like new system to open for the opportunity for student to work like with
In
my
Thailand, the startup.
yeah like in my let's say in my business first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still figuring it out like how to create that like and expand it this idea.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for sharing
Does
your
that make sense?
ideas. Yeah, I think I could understand most of the part what you want to say, and yeah, I think honestly, how to say in Japan, it's for startup in Japan, it's
Mhm.
similar situation. I think I want to hire good educated students. For example, Waseda, Keio, or Todai. These are top tier university in Japan, and I want to hire. But for the first time, I started my company. It was so difficult to hire, but now it is a little easier. It's because I have one track record, so it's easy to access to hire them. Most of the educated students, university students, go to huge traditional company in Japan.
Mm.
But this trend is a little by little changed nowadays in Japan. So I'm very glad for Japanese startup to get good educated students, university students. But we have a problem if we cannot communicate with other foreign people in English. We cannot broadcast our market except Japanese market. Our market is shrinking every year, and so huge problem, and most of the people are a little difficult to having conversation and go to the US or London. You know, you want to go to London, you have to use English most of the case. So this is Japanese problem. But do you have some problem in Thailand, Thailand young students or Thailand young people? Uh, do they have some problem, same problem or other?
So many problems here.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, I
Yeah,
see. For example,
I think like our education almost the same, especially
okay,
in English, I
yes,
guess.
okay, okay,
Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, that most of the company keep asking for the work experience, which
okay,
is really hard to find in Thailand.
okay,
And also, when we did the internship, we have to
yeah,
pay everything in by our own.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
earn. We don't
It's so
earn
hard.
any money.
Okay, so hard. So it's very important thing to change these Asian countries
Same.
problem. So
Yeah,
by ourselves, yeah. Okay,
and
okay.
also
Thank you.
like
Okay,
and also like most of family, they have the
okay,
problem like parents want them to do something that they don't want to.
okay,
That's also one problem. And mm, most of us as a student, we barely have a chance to explore like new
okay.
experience to find out that what we want to do in the future, because working life is like more than half of your lifetime.
Yeah, long time, very long time to work. Yeah,
Such a long
in our
time.
lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we kind of like have mental health situation right now. Yeah, because the society and everything. I think it's the same as every country.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
be this. You have to do that. That is good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, but we barely ask ourselves like what we would like to do for real,
Okay.
like your own voice. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Thank you for precious advice for audience. This audience. So okay. Thank you for sharing your idea after graduating from the school and sharing your country's problem. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for talking today. I was very glad to talk with you. So, see ya.
Okay.
Thank you. But please wait for a while.